Okay, now I'm going to solve this liquid problem. So for these problems, we can say that um, the input is nums. So we have an input and we also have an integer k. So the requirement for these problems is ask me to be able to find the maximal average of the subarray of nums which have a length of k. So for these problems, the first thing come out to my mind is I need to use a for loop. So I am able to iterate through all the elements in the nums. And also this problem asking for the maximal average value, and the the key is a uh, the key is a constant value, so I can just find the maximal sum of the subarray and then divide 4. And for the problems who need to calculate the maximum number, we normally need initialize one temporary value, and so we are able to keep updating this with the final result. So first, let me initialize this temporary value to 0, and also, like I mentioned, we need to return mm, uh, the maximal average value. So here I gonna initialize a result to keep track of the maximal sum, and then I divide the key. Okay, now I initialize all the variables I'm going to use to keep track of the process. Then I'm going to write my for loop. So here for the result, I need to initialize to the float negative infinity, because I'm looking for the maximal a maximal sum. So I need to initialize it to the list negative number here. Okay, now I'm going to write the for loop. So before I need to write my for loop, so first let me get the length of my num as n. Okay, so for I in range n, I'm able to calculate the sum. Okay, as long as the I index is bigger or equals the key, it means that it reach the maximal range that is needed to calculate the sum. And this time I need to use the temporary value to minus the value who out of my range, or we can call it a window. We need to minus I minus k. We need to keep keep moving this window forward. And also if the I is bigger or equal to the size of the key, at this time I need to update my result to the max of the result and the temporary sum. Okay, at the end of the for loop, as I planned earlier, I need to return the average. Okay, let me try to submit this. Okay. It works. Yeah. So that's all the algorithm for these problems. Now I want to analyze the time and the space complexity for this solution. So overall, you can see that I initialized a few variables, temporary variables to help me keep track of the current sum. And for this, it's gonna take consistent space, so the space complexity will be O1. And in regarding to the time complexity, you can see that I have for loop to iterate through all the nonce, and I don't have other. I don't have other for loop or other like recursion call stack, all those things to consume that time complexity. So with that being said, the overall time complexity for these problems is big O n, and space complexity is O1. That's all for this problem.